Hello and welcome back. So today I figured I'd talk about what do you do once you put your sacrum or your hips back in. Is there anything you can do, especially if it happens frequently? Is there anything you can do to try and prevent that or to try and help that until you get the core strengthened? Obviously, the first thing is getting your core strengthened. And that's going to be the most lasting. But there is something else you can do. And that is this childhood thing that we all have been told, stand on one foot. Obviously, remember to keep your knee slightly bent. It'll feel, or really bent. For us with EDS, you won't notice. Or, you won't notice if you're locking out your knees, so it's better to bend it slightly. Or what you feel is bent may actually be straight, but to bend it, keep your balance, and repeat back and forth about 30 seconds each side. What that does is it engages all the muscles that are required to hold things in place. And if you do that right after putting things back in place, it may engage everything and start to, and in advance to hold it in place. Now I say may engage because you may still slip out. Your core muscles could be too weak or too exhausted. Those are two separate things, but they could be either of those to actually hold in place at the time. And so it's hard to know, to say, there is nothing to say for sure this is what you need to do to engage those and to prevent the issues. If there was, our doctors would all be telling us, okay, here's the list of things you have to do every day to keep things in place. Or here's the brace or the whatever. But there is no, this works for everyone all the time. Each of us are different, and so what works is different. And in fact, each day is different. What works one day may not work the next. An example, I had got to the point when I was visiting my PT that we were not having to do much. Things were mostly in. And then my mom had an emergency order that we went and helped her with. And not just me, but actually my kids, including one that was almost ready to be released from PT. They're trying him on every other week for a while to see if he'll stay in place without PT. Even he was out. His was more in the spine, not here, but even he had slipped in places. So, extra or wearing yourself out, getting really tired can do that, but so can weak muscles. And only you will know what may be the issue that day or whatever else. If you know it's from being worn out, standing on the different legs is not going to help because the muscles will not work. If they're worn out, they're not going to have the strength to hold it in anyway. So in that case, letting those muscles recuperate is the best thing you can do. If the muscles aren't tired, fatigued, anything else, this would be a great thing to try. So I hope that helps know what to do after you're back in. Maybe you tried the things before going to the ER and you weren't in pain anymore. And then they looked okay again. Felt okay, either putting your feet against the wall or lifting your legs up. Felt even and everything else. In that case, you might want to do this to try and activate everything and hold it in place. So I hope that helps you out, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.